Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now in this lecture, we are going to learn about JavaScript Async and await. In the previous lecture, we are here, I think, about promises. This one you see. Now this is promises. Now this is time to move to the async and wait here. Imagine you order food online. You don't know, just stand there doing nothing, right? You order and continue your life. But when food arrives, you pause everything and eat. That is exactly how JavaScript handle async code. So we have simple definition for it, so that you will easily understand here. Here async and await. This is keyword. It is equal to cleaner way to handle the promises. This one promises means in this previous lecture you saw it. These things here. This is your promises here. Now with the help of async here async and wait keyword, we will handle these problems here. Got it? Here with the help of async and await keyword, we will handle your promises problems like callback else. Here async means what? Here it make a function return a promise. Await means what? Pauses execution until promise resolves. Write async code like synchronous code, here step by step. You are dot and get confused like in the previous lecture. You see here dot then. Okay, this is little bit confusing, but with the help of async keyword you will solve all this problem in one line. So that's why here we have async and await keywords. Here what if I tell you you can write async code like normal step by step code? That exactly what async and await do. Now here the next topic about why we need the async and await keyword. Here what is the problem with promises? So that's why here async and await here come to the pictures. So this is here with the help of promises. Here how you can write in the code. Now we have the problem with promises here. Let's suppose meet a developer, that name it is Alex. Okay, our developer name it is Alex. You see here Alex, and Alex building an app that loads user data from the server. Developer that work on the task that fetching data from the servers. So here for that one he used the promises first. But what is the problem? What is the problem with promises here? Like with the help of promises you can write in the code like this one here, dot and then here suppose this is a simple example we have for you. Here suppose here write the step 1, then here dot then and then here make it a functions, and then step 2 inside it b. Okay, then same thing again, dot then inside it here you will write the functions. Here step 3 and then it is here your response. Then again same thing, dot then and here what we have like console.log, that is b. Okay, so this is a problem with promises. Here you always write dot then. Okay, it works, but after 10 step. Okay, suppose here here step 1, step 2, then step 3, then step 4, step 5, step 6, then you have too many dot then. So it's work, but after 10 step, here what happened? Here it is hard to read, hard to debug, look like a staircase of confusion. So then Alex think there has to be a better way. Okay, here so this is the problem with promises. So now here Alex switch to the another better thing, that is what enter in another way, and just same for writing another way using the sync and await keyword, and that is this is the hero here. This is here. Now this is simple way to write above code like this one. It is equal to await step 1. Then similarly let your step 2 is equal to await step 2. Then let b3 is equal to await. This is await step 3. Okay, and then here you have to pass like b1, b2, b3. This is then b2. Okay, now this is, you see here this one, this thing you have to check, and this one here you see this using await keyword here. It's look like normal code and it is easy to read. You see it is easy to read everything, and this is a little bit confusing here, and it is easy to understand. You see here this code, it is easy to understand, and this is a little bit complex here to understand the things. And then we have a example for you. So here you have to think like this. You see like async and await keyword here. Async means like, hey JavaScript, this function will work with promises, and await means wait here until this task is done. Await means it will take some time to get the response from this function. So you have to provide that time with the help of await keyword. Write async code like a normal step-by-step code. So next we have the example for you. Before here, this is here now here Alex now want to fetch your data from server. So this is here. Before confusing me, here how we can act like this one. This is here you write the function, then get user, and then inside here it is we have the return, and then fetch backtick, and then here https then / json placeholder dot type. This is here code.com, then / user / viewer. Got it? Then here what happened? Calling API return. It is returning the promise, and then you convert the response into the JSONs. So dot, then here it is response. This is here response. Here you have to make it out of functions. Here response dot JSONs. Then here we have to print user data. Here just print dot and this is data. It is equal to, here you write console dot logs, and then data, this one, and here dot, then here you have to use the catch. This is here inside. Let here make it out of functions here, then inside catch block. Here you have to enter the error. So console dot logs, and then your error. Here if you got anything, then Alex, here this is getting the message way to get the user info. So copy here, let me, and then you have to execute your function. You know how to execute your function, not a console. Just you write your function's name and get user. So let me execute that files. This is I think here 84. So I'm going to okay, I have already in the terminal. So here you have to write your file's name. This one, it is mind underscore script, then it is 84, and you see here what happened. Select in to open.js files. Okay, I know here what is this one. Here you have to put the node first, note, and then you will see what here step 1 reference step 1 is not defined. I mean these things here you have to comment, otherwise it goes there. So step 1 comment, and then here this is your function that you want to call. So I'm going to execute that, and you see it is just empty object. Let me see this. You have to clear all that term. You have to clear all this, and then again execute it files. This is just empty objects. Why? Let me go to the your JSONplaceholder.com. Why it is just maybe here something is spelling mistake. I know. Go to the here Google, search for it. JSON placeholder. Here we want users. Okay, this is where we have the users, and then okay, we want only one user. So this is how you can get the things. 10 users. Then here suppose let me put copy that in this link. This is where we have the data. So here I am going to write, okay, this is not v1, this is just one user, one I want data. So go to the back and then again execute files. Then in the input object we have the data. Let me try to execute, and now still it is empty. So here let me copy that, copy all, then put it here inside it here directly, and then /1 we want only one user data. I mean this is first one. So let me execute, and then now you see here you got your data. I know that just a spelling mistake. This is id1, the name username means this one. From the server here you got this first object, or if you want second, this one, this is your second object here, second user info masons. So you have to just put this 2. Then I'm going to again execute it first. Then you have to check the IDs, again execute, and then you see here ID2, name, username, email addresses, phone, website, then its company info. So here this is an old way to fetch your data using promises. Now after we have done another method to fetch all that in one line. Now here you have to, I'm going to fetch your data using async and await keyword. You see here this is using the promises. Here you see here, dot and then. Now I'm going to switch to the async and await keywords here. So this is here. Let me here you have to write the function async. This is here async function get user, then inside here you have to use and catch block. So this is here async. This function now work with promises. Here you have to let response is equal to fetch. Here I'm going to using the same API endpoint, copy it, and then here you have to use wait, and then here patch here until server send the response. So here you have to use await keyword, because from server of fetching your data it takes some time, so you have to wait for that. Then here patch again until data is converted to the JSON. Again const data it is equal to await response dot JSON. You have to pass again until data is converted to the JSON. Then print final result. Here console dot logs, and then you data. Right now it is inside catch block. Here if anything fails above we land here, so the error to the user, simple thing, console dot log, and then here then outside here you have to get user. You have to just execute it functions. So I mean this is a get user. You see here this is your async keyword and this is your await keyword, this one. Now I'm going to execute that function. Let me see here is that, and then here your files. You see here now you got it your ID and again username. Okay, this is the same result, same response, but you see which one like using a sync keyword or this dot, then which one it is simple. Now you see here you both in the things, it is the same, you got it here same response, but what happened here, here Alex send request to fetch. This is here fetch API, it is by default available in the browser so that you can use it here. Then on JavaScript say cool, I will handle it in the background. Await say, this is await keyword, yes say pause, don't go ahead it, once done continue the executions. Okay, this await keyword wait for the response from the server, means here from here await keyword just taking some time to fetch data from the server from here. Got it? Once done continue to the executions. And then here what is here async, and here async it is equal to promise maker, here it automatically resolve your promises, even normal value become the promises here. Then here await it is equal to patch button, you have to just, it is just for the understanding purpose what is the meaning of async and await. Here await means it is equal to patch button, wait until it is finished. Got it? It is simple thing. Now this is a error handling, and you know about your error handling. And now this is about your error handling. So here sometime things go wrong. So this is here. Here let me define a function async, then async function run, and then inside here I'm going to use try and catch block. So inside try block here let result is equal to await, it is the promise dot reject, and then inside you write something, this is something block, then console.logs, here this will not run, console.logs, this is your result. Okay, then inside catch blocks here you write console.log, it is here, then you have to run that functions. Okay, so it is kind of safety net here using try and catch block. If you got anything wrong with in this try block, then that here will be catch inside catch block. So just I'm going to execute this one, and you see something wrong. Got it? Let me something wrong. So this is about your error handling. The simple thing, if you got anything wrong inside catch block, then that error will be handled inside a catch block. Here it is very simple. Okay, now about it here. Suppose I'm going to, now here you have to comment and then move ahead. Let me comment, and then here next thing here, two style of execution means it is sequential and one it is a parallel. Here this is here sequential means what, here you have to run here code one by one, I mean line by line. Here it is slow but safe when steps depends on each other. It is used async, it is, let me remove this one, here async function, this is the run, and then inside it here let it is equal to await step 1. Got it? And then here let be it is equal to await it is a step 2, and then console.log it is A and B. Okay, it is fine. Okay, you got your response. Okay, it is fine, but it is slow. But when if you use in the parallels, here parallel it is super fast. Here you have to handle both the request at the same time. Here for that one, here you have to use the sync, then functions, and then run, then inside here let it is a p1 variable, it is equal to, this is let p1 it is equal to step step 1, then let p2 it is equal to step 2, then here await for both together, then here you have to let result is equal to await promise, await promise total, then inside here p1 p2 go it, and then here you console.log, and then it is resulted faster because it takes runs together. You see what is the difference here? These two functions here you have to pass in this promise.all. So what happened here? Here wait for both together, and this is just you have to execute first, and this one you got in the response from the server, then again here make the request to the server and you got in the response, then you have to console.log. So it will take some time, but you see this is parallel here. So here what happened? It is faster because it takes run together. Here these two functions it is execute at the same time. Okay, now we have example for you, another one. So now we have some here a beginner mistake that make here using a wait outside async for getting time caching block, thinking async make code faster, it make it cleaner. Okay, here async using async and await keyword here, it does not make your code faster, it is just make it cleaner. Now it is all about your async and await keyword. Now you do not need to fear sync JavaScript anymore, you just learn how to write async code like a clean simple story. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and tell me what should I explain the next.